everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're doing something a little bit different. We are going to be making a Valentine's Day gift box, I guess. I chose to do one that had like a lip balm in it. I feel like at Valentine's Day kids always get ones that have candy and that kind of stuff, and I just wanted to do something a little bit different. So I went to my local Dollar Tree and I found these. 8 of them for $5. I thought that was a pretty good deal. And I'm just going to put one of these in each of my little treat holders today, our little gift boxes. I went on to Cricut Design Space just because I was wanting to do I was going to make 30 of these. And so I wanted to find something that was very quick and easy. So I went on to Cricut Design Space. And as I was browsing, I came across a box that I really liked its design. And it was called a lip balm holder, and then a dash, and then heart. And it was by Linda Wirt. W-I-R-T is her last name, and I'll put that in the description box below. And I just kind of adapted her file a little bit, and I'm going to do a few things just to kind of make it my own. If you don't have Cricut Design Space, there are tutorials out there that show you how to use like the original packaging, cut down the packaging and use that to hold your lip balm in there. But there are companies, I think Stampin' Up is one, and I want to say Waffle Flower is another, that have like lip balm holders, and these are just standard lip balms. So enough chit chat, let's go ahead and get into it. So I went ahead and with my Cricut and some Paper Studio colored cardstock, this is textured on one side and smooth on the other, I went ahead and cut out that file. I cut out, like I said, 30 of them, and I did them in a variety of colors. And so this is the opening where the lip balm is going to go. So then with her file, with Miss Linda Wirt's file, she had like their name across it. And I think she had some sort of pattern paper. I didn't have any Valentine's Day pattern paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some ink blending on top of this. I changed this because I'm a sucker for a pun. I changed this to say this instead of having somebody's name on there. But if you wanted to do that, and keep the cut file like it is and just put maybe your kiddo's name or your husband's, whatever, that's totally cool, and you can totally do that. So for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some ink blending. This is the first time that I'm going to be using my Waffle Flower grip mats. I got these for Christmas and I'm pretty pumped about them. And then I actually made this stencil a long time ago. I wanted to have some sort of like falling heart kind of background stencil, and I made this by myself using my Cricut machine. So this is a very Cricut heavy project, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and ink blend on top of this. So I'm going to check out how this grip mat holds things in place. And then I'm going to use some positively saturated inks from Simon Says Stamp. I'm going to use Spring and Carnation. I have some pink papers and I have some blue, and I just figure give us a little bit of variation, kind of spice things up a little bit. So I'm going to do some ink blending. I'm going to start with this Spring and my little blending brushes here. And I'm going to get me a little cloth that I rub things off on. I'm actually doing this video live. Tell me if you like that. I know that there are some crafters that I watch that they do their recordings live, and I kind of like that for them. And there's others where I don't really like when they're live. So tell me if you have a preference in the comments below, if you like them to be live or if you don't really have a preference. Yeah, just let me know. So I'm just going to lightly ink blend over this. I just want it to have a little bit of, and that kind of held that in place perfect. Whoa, that is very sticky. Cool. I like that. Okay. Can I get it off the mat? All right, here we go. We're doing so good here, folks. So this is going to layer on top of it like this, and I think that's kind of cool. And we'll put the box together in a minute. So let's do another one, but let's do the Carnation, and then we'll put one of the boxes together and let you see the finished product. So this should be pretty quick. I don't have the other backer off of this, but I probably should have, because my magnets aren't strong enough to kind of hold that in place if they're on the mat, but that's okay. All right, let's try one of these. Let's kind of brush this off just a little bit. Okay, let's do that again. that really holds very well. And I know that other crafters have talked about how well that holds. I just I've never had one. Like I said, I got these for Christmas, but so far, super impressed. And it's out of habit that I sit there and hold it. And I know other crafters have talked about that too. So this is the Carnation from Simon Says Stamp. I'm going to move my hand and show that you don't have to hold that stencil down at all. It like suctions super, super well. I think that needs a little more color. And I just used a Cricut marker to do the text. That's super cute. I like that. Okay, so let's put one of these boxes together, folks. Let me kind of scoot some things out of the way, and let's put one of these boxes together. So I just grabbed one of the pink ones. This cardstock is not super heavyweight, so I don't think that I'm going to have to like burnish these score marks with my bone folder. I think just using fingers is going to be just fine. So I'm just going to go through and burnish all of these score marks. And in her cut file, in Miss Linda Wirt's cut file, she does have all these score marks in there for you. So that is super helpful. So I'm just lightly burnishing these score marks just with my fingers, because like I said, if I was using a heavier weight cardstock, I'd probably want to use a bone folder. All right, so this is going to go together like, this is the first time I'm putting this together, folks. So we're doing this together. So on this score mark here, fold that up, and that's going to bring your two tabs together. So fold those two tabs in, and then you'll fold that in on top. Fold these two tabs in, fold that one in on top, and then I guess to form that fourth wall, I guess you just glue these two together, and then that will form your fourth wall. So this score mark here, you actually want to fold the other way. And that'll bring your walls together. Okay, so just to repeat, you're going to bring these two little tabs in, and this one's going to, and bring these two little tabs in, fold that bigger flap up, and then you're going to glue these two hearts together. And I think, yeah, okay, so you can even add the chapstick in later. So let's go ahead and pop one of these suckers out. Let's see. Probably should have popped these out before, but I didn't. All right. So let's go ahead and put our chapstick in there. Super cute. I love that. And this was really easy. Like I said, I was making a bunch of these, and so I wanted something that was easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue these two together. I'm just going to use liquid glue, mainly because it's more economical, since I'm making so many of them. But of course, a dry adhesive would be a lot faster. And of course, I picked the glue bottle that the tip is all clogged. Yep, that would be my luck as I'm live recording, because you know that's how life goes. So let's go ahead and unclog her. If I wasn't live recording, this would not have happened. But we're all right. Okay, so let's try that again. There we go. Much better. Since this is not really holding anything that's super heavy, I don't think you have to use like a super strong adhesive, just because the chapstick is not heavy. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and glue one of these flaps closed, but let's be real, like this is going to get torn apart just to get to the lip balm in there. So I don't spend a whole lot of time on things that I know are not going to like be kept. Like if I'm giving these to my kids, or you know, my kids' teachers or classmates or whatever, I don't really spend a whole lot of time on them, just because I know that they're going to be ripped apart. And that's okay. I go into that knowing that that's going to happen. Okay, so this is it, guys. I mean, super, super easy. And on the back, like your kid can write to so-and-so from from so-and-so. And like I said, you could go ahead and close one of these, but that's really, really cute. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Again, if you like these kind of live talk as I go kind of tutorials, let me know in the comments below. If you prefer them to be kind of pre-recorded and have like a voiceover type thing, let me know that too. So thank you so much for spending time with me, and I hope you have a happy Valentine's Day and feel inspired, and we will see you next time. Bye.